it West Cameroon because you will never take it out of our mouths again, because that is a territory in which we believe in freedom. To go out on the street and demonstrate is a basic right for us. And that is why we are saying that there are two Cameroons that came together. If you are telling us, like a state minister stood here last year and told us that what happened in Cameroon is like dropping a few cubes of sugar into a basin of water. Who is the sugar and who is the water? I'm asking the government bench of Cameroon, who is that you rape our children? My brother's daughter has been raped in Boya. I swear to you, the government of this country, does the president of this country know that the governors and the DOs and all the administrators you are sent to West Cameroon are out there behaving exactly like an army of occupation? Our people have nowhere to go. We have made all the efforts.
See God.
Our ancestors and our forefathers trusted you to go into a gentleman's agreement that two people who consider themselves brothers go to live together. If this is what you after 55 years.
Welcome, Eric.
Cameroon, right.
Welcome, Eric. Welcome, Frank. Welcome, Fon.
West Cameroon cannot be your slaves. The people of West Cameroon are not. You did not conquer them in war. If this is what you are saying that we should live in, I say simply no. It will not work. How do you have an army that's supposed to protect children?
Yeah.
Step out there, beat them, and rape some. It is not heard of in any country.
Bonnie, welcome.
This century, and anybody who does that, I cannot be willing for his government to pay the price. We will exact it on you. Because you are making us believe that we went to the wrong place.
Oh, yes.
What is there to say?
Martin, welcome. Please keep sharing. I'm going to start soon.
And listen to them talk. The first one was the then Minister of Justice, Amadou Ali, 10 years ago. And I took my time, drove from Como to Yaoundé to tell him something is brewing out there. This thing that people are sending gendarmes to beat people up and say these things, there is pain.
Welcome, my brother.
Justice. Be very careful.
James.
Turned around, looked at me.
Thank you, James. Welcome.
Weber, it is your people who choose to come.
Secret Johnson, my able defense man. Welcome.
Last week, I went to see the Minister of Higher Education.
Let's get to the voice of Weber.
And I told him, the problems in Cameroon, the problem we have in West Cameroon, is the
Kingsley, welcome.
Down Cameroon. If you do
Frank, Ade.
you will not
Ade, Frank.
as it is
God willing.
in a few months.
Bechem, welcome.
When people have had pent-up anger and pain, humiliation.
Yes, Lenjo.
For over 50
I'm going to come live more often. No matter the number, I'm going to come live. No matter the number, I'll be live.
Simply what he asked me was, qu'est-ce que vous allez faire? Because you have your army of occupation out in West Cameroon, you believe that when the people will rise, even if you took the whole of the French army and added to yours, you will never bring them down. And we have no need for that.
All right.
No need for that in the 21st.
We are going to start this. We are going to start this live show. I understand it is a Facebook. It's a Facebook page, scarf page. I was told by my team. Thank you, Amo. Welcome. I was told by my team that many people are finding it very difficult to locate this locate this page. I'm sure that as I keep doing it often, we are going to build again the base. So consider this as the reincarnation of what happened in 2016. We have the opportunity to reincarnate, to re-energize, to revamp ourselves. And so this is the moment for us to revamp ourselves. We've rested enough, and it's the time for us to meet the finish line. And that is why you are getting again my voice, the Mark Barretta voice. That is why you are getting me. I'm coming again, and I do hope with the grace of God, I'll be now coming on live every week. No matter the number, now I can see 30 people watching, which is very good. Others will join later. Others are going to watch later. The message must be spread. And again, as Ambazonians, we must be able to reclaim the social media space. We must be able to reclaim our destiny, because this is our destiny. Ambazonia is our destiny. There is nobody on earth, not Bia, not his agents, not the blacklegs, not the enablers. Nobody will be able to take away the gene which is imbibed in us, the Ambazonia gene. And that is why you see, even though Facebook took away my account, I am here today after how many years Facebook took away my account to tell our people we are not giving up. Because like I told you in 2016, 2017, 2018, the revolution is founded on truth and faith. It is because God alone wanted this revolution, wanted this struggle, wanted the nation of Ambazonia. That is why God spoke to us and God spoke to our people that we face the tyranny of French Cameroon. And that's why from Momo to Menchum to everywhere across Ambazonia, we rose up as one man to face this tyranny of French Cameroon. So we are going to begin this live show by, of course, singing our able Ambazonian anthem. And we'll keep this live show very short. There are things that we need to explain to our people. And I call upon you, all of you who are watching, please, at the end of this video, get out parts, get out parts, 1 minute, 2 minutes, get out parts that you found you very interesting, share to our people. Our people must begin again to listen to the voice of wisdom, to listen to the voice of reason. When we said we are not giving up, there's no way we are giving up. All those who thought that the revolution will come on the platter of gold, no. Like Christ suffered. You know, Christ had the opportunity. If God give us this freedom, give us an Ambazonia. If God give us Ambazonia on a platter of gold, we are going to have civil war. We are going to have problems. So God, He prepare us. All the things we defeat on today, the division, the tribulations, the anger, the vex, it is God's preparation to a free and prosperous nation, Ambazonia. So we're going to begin by listening to our Ambazonian anthem. They're that very beautiful and sweet anthem given to us by God. So let us listen. Hail, hail this land of glory, we the Ambazonians, let's hallelujah sing. Praise the sons of Savior who granted us a freedom, allegiance to the heroes who bought the land with their blood. Glory to glory, we rise so never to fall. Yeah, in a nation flowing with milk and honey. Glory, glory, glory to the Father for making us a nation, a joy forevermore. Ambazonia, land of freedom, live in plenty, meeting our needs. And your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God be the watchman of this nation. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our needs. And your freedom shall be like the stars above. The Most High God be the watchman of this nation. My mommy them, my papa them, my brothers and sisters them for inside ground zero. They want the way they watch me and they go watch me later, coming from Jinikinjum. They want them from Mato. They want them from Bokwango. They want them across the globe. They want the way they watch now from Metazem. They want them from Batibo. They want them from Ungi. People them from inside Kumbola. They want them from inside Oko. People from Akwaya. People from Manfe Central. People from Tole. People from Moliko. People from Moyoka. People from Mato. People from Kosala. People from Fiango. The one from Tiko, Victoria. The one the way they for inside Kendem village, across our land. My able heroes them for inside Grand One. Our refugees away, they don't give out their life for the future of our land. My brothers and sisters for diaspora, from Canada, from USA, from UK, and across the globe. We don't come at a crossing point in our revolution. I think most people they be surely think say this our revolution we go get them within 1 to 2 years. But most of you who are here now, most of you have kept the faith, and most of us we keep again standing. A lot of good things that you go around the globe. A lot of good things that you go from diaspora and from ground zero, even in terms of diplomacy. The revolution may be slow, but the revolution, the struggle is on the right path. The struggle, in fact, it follow the right path where every war it gets for follow for them for be free. And history don't show same the rate at which there have been some international attention. Which one we don't do within this short space of 5 years, no other revolution don't be able to do them with so many 20 years where they be fight. And we know very well say we will not go fight this war for 20 years. We're not going to fight them for 10 years. We're not going to fight them for 15 years. We are already reaching at the turning point. And Ambazonia is real. So my brothers and sisters, if you look at my flyers, I guess some few points away I want to bring them out, and let me just check so that make us stay in with regards to the way we begin for talk. The first thing I want to talk about is about our defense forces and our community. Our defense forces and our community. Lately, we don't see some little agitations from some people them on ground zero where they might have some genuine concerns regarding which way our Ambazonian forces they do, but we don't see the hand of the enemy trying to make use of those little agitation. Ambazonia shall be a land of freedom, shall be a land where people they go express themselves very well and they go express themselves carefully without any fear. So when we see people that for ground zero, that they try for protest, that they try for raise their voice, would the talk say a good thing? Because we in our gene will not be built up for keep quiet. But the same way problem is come out now when those people them French Cameroon and enablers them that they try for manipulate those people them for show like say they reject Ambazonia. Maybe we take not say there is no other alternative to Ambazonia. Not French Cameroon. Not French Cameroon. French Cameroon is not even close to the alternative to Ambazonia. No other country is an alternative to Ambazonia. In fact, the only alternative to Ambazonia is Ambazonia. And so people they get right for express some things they way. Listen, maybe we not very well say our fighters they are also human beings. Our forces are also human beings. They are not robots. They are not robots. And because say we all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God, me, you, our fighters they be also be fall short of the glory of God. They may do things because of certain circumstances. It not give people them the grounds, the right for call for the expulsion of our fighters from the community. Because which way French Cameroon don't do them against our people, they don't do worst. French Cameroon, we know the things they don't do. They don't rape, they don't kill, they don't do mass grave, they don't burn, they don't kill more than 50,000 Ambazonians. For no one time, our people, they never go out for protest or say, French Cameroon come out of our community. So those few sentiments we see coming from some areas, we want to give them official warning. Say, we don't observe. There are things and way it go on way with the war. No revolution is perfect. Nothing. Even the only person who is perfect is God. It's God. Nobody is perfect. A revolution cannot be holy. That's why it's war. War is not holy. There are bad things that happen in the war. War is never holy. War is never holy. Bad things, we must expect those bad things. But what we supposed to do, I say, as activism, as people, will try for curtail, for help those things, they may they go for the right direction. And our Amazonian people, they will try to work with the community for fix those things. So now, I become not live now, because when I talk, I take action. I need person way, I should not quiet. You remember, 2016, I spoke, I took action. 2017, I spoke, I took action. 2018, I spoke, I took action. When I speak, I take action. That is why they call me Don Mozo, Mbarakana Mozo. So now, I give now official warning. Cut this part and send to those people then for Isa Oku, those small areas then, from Guti area. I know what they decide to do. And we know their handlers then. So we go handle their handlers effectively. In fact, the war in Ukraine don't give us now a good platform for which we're supposed to do. Yes, this is war. And when it is war, we shall treat all those people who are trying to go against our forces. You can raise concerns, accepted. But if you take some type of steps that goes against the fundamentals of our revolution, we will take you as a direct enemy of the revolution. And when you work with French Cameroon, when we see you as an enabler working with French Cameroon, that means say you be direct enemy. And we will treat you the same way we will treat French Cameroon forces. So please, our forces, they be ready to embrace. If you be angry, you raise your voice, you raise concern, no problem. Those things will be attended to. Of course, we know there is no community without there is no war without community. Because the revolution is a community. And our Ambazonia forces, their first role that to protect the community. Without the community, there is no intelligence. Without the community, there is no... In fact, our self-line of defense is our community. We don't be falter in some areas. But that doesn't make us bad. It don't make us evil than French Cameroon. It don't make us a second alternative. Because there is no alternative to Ambazonia than Ambazonia. So, people them go be very, 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 very careful. Now, with the Camp Live, we are not putting in place a national plan. There is a national plan being put in place now at the background where we will nip at the board. And if God help us, we'll take you out. We'll clear you out immediately. Yes, we'll clear you out immediately. So you must be very, 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 very careful what you do. And many enablers, when they do something, they thought they don't gain space for social media. They thought that they're not thinking that they are holding the ground. They go whole conference from Guti, the Waka. We're not there again for them to shoot useless gun for the fight. No. Now, our fighters, they fight strategically. That is why if you read Vox News, Vox American News, just of today, you go see and say our fighters, they already take they're in charge of the borders. And they attack French Cameroon in business interests. And we go win the war by attacking French Cameroon in business interests, by taking the money out from French Cameroon. My people, they're on ground zero. This war, it will be a very long one. We must be ready to forgive our fighters for whatever wrong they do. Because now we're not picking them, now we're not burning them, now our brothers, now our sisters, they cannot be more bad than those French foolish frogs, they call themselves frogs, who come across Ambazonia doing nonsensical nonsense. It won't happen again. So this message I give and so I give official message to those in those small communities that we will clamp on anyone who takes any action that goes against the spirit and letter of the revolution, we will climb on you and climb on you hard. Yes, we'll climb on you. We'll climb on you. You can raise your concerns. You can reach out to us. You can reach to our fighters. Those concerns will be addressed, like how many communities are now addressing it. You see in Bui, in Manu, fighters are not coming together. They are coming together to build a synergy. That synergy is to help to protect the community. That synergy is for them to collaborate together as one fighters for Barak A to help Barak B. And we're not going to allow any person, be you mommy, it no matter whether you or man, be papa or mommy, when you take any action when you undermine the fundamentals of the revolution, we will nip you hard, because this is war. We're not going back. This is war. War means war. We're not going back. We will stay on the track because Ambazonia is real. It's real. There is no way we would have lost 10,000, more than 50,000 people, and then you think that we will just come towards the end and come to slow down. No. We won't slow. We won't slow. There is no slowing because Ambazonia is real. Now, let me use this opportunity, please, to remind those watching. There is a Facebook page online called Barita News Exclusive. I see most of you following that page. Listen, I am not on Facebook. Mark Barita is not on Facebook. Barita News is not on Facebook. I see most of you following that page. You are commenting. Many messages coming to me. Please, that page is controlled by Cameroon government. And the person behind that page is Paddy Asanga. And this other one in UK who calls himself My Country People. If you are following Barita Exclusive, please, as I'm talking to you, go and unfollow. Tell your friends. That is not Mark Barita. That is not Barita News. You are following a fake page. The person don't try to clone them. If you clone them, it is send only message away. Ask yourself, you think that me, Mark Barita, Barita News, for all the work that I have worked this revolution, for all the sacrifices that I have done, the fact that I can't even go home, that my father would die, I can't even bury him. For all those who have died, you think I'll be posting messages on Facebook that demoralizes you? No. My job is not to demoralize you. My job is to inspire you. Despite what is going on. Yes, bad things go on. My job is to inspire you, to give you courage, to give you the truth. My job is to come to Facebook and demoralize you and tell you what is happening. No, please. Please, Barita Exclusive is not Mark Barita. I don't have control. Facebook blocked me. That's why you see me, I'm using Scarf page. I'm now on Scarf's page. I don't have a Facebook account. I'm using someone else's Facebook account to get access into Scarf page. Because I've tried everything possible on Facebook. They can't be on Facebook. Maybe we'll pray for Elon Musk to also buy Facebook so that they'll relax my account. I can come back. Please help me. Spread this message. Barita News is not on Facebook. What you see on Facebook, Barita News Exclusive, is not me. It's not Barita News. Paddy Asanga, the one in UK who call Titus what My Country People, they are using that to cause confusion. Their job is to demoralize you. They want to demoralize you. They want to make you understand that we are failing. They want you to abandon the revolution. They want you to stop funding the revolution. They are just there to, that's their job. And French Cameroon pays them. And they are using my name, Mark Barita, because they know I am honest. They know I am truthful. They know that I have dignity, I have respect. And when they post, you believe. And they are not cracking your head left and right. At the back when I watch, please spread the message. If possible, audio, make an audio tape, what's at the tongue now. Make a short video, what's at the tongue now. Send them out. Barita Exclusive on Facebook is not Mark Barita. Help me. Those people are doing terrible things. I wish I could come back on Facebook, but I've tried. It's not possible. So please, people watching, please unfollow that page. Report the page. If you are a hacker, hack it and destroy it. Please do what you can do. If you be hacker, hack that page and destroy it. Go on that page. Be commenting. It's not Mark Barita. This is lies, it's fake. Block it. report it to Facebook. They are impersonating me. On my part, I'm taking certain actions, but I won't make it public so that I don't give them room for them to go ahead and do things. So at the back when I say, maybe when I spread the message, I will come back. So I was talking about the defense forces and the community. The defense forces and the community, they are one. We are one. There are people we the bonham. There is no alternative to Ambazonia than Ambazonia. There is no alternative than Ambazonia. So please, make me not say we have a choice. No, in this case, you have no choice. Whether you support Ambazonia or not, you have no choice. You succumb on the authority of Ambazonia. And our forces now, they have been instructed to ensure any community. Wait, no, I see some of you, when I don't report, what people them. First they say, we can catch one gear for military, this and that. Fire the camp. Fire the camp. Big fire the camp. And when that fire camp, you know, get faced. Go burn any man who is supposed for burn them. We are taking note. You see now I'm back. I am back now. Why I don't care when I think when they watch me. I am back now weekly. And when I am back, when I talk, I take action. I don't talk and fold my arms because I am the godfather. I am not Barretta. I am the godfather. I am the godfather of activism. I know what to do. I know what place to pick. All forces on the ground, I communicate with them. I know what to do because I am the godfather. And when I say some things, I act on it. Those who are doing that thing on the ground, stop. Now you have your first official warning, stop. If you don't stop, you will receive the wrath of Marko. Yes, that's what I have said. You will receive our wrath. You will receive it. I'm not saying don't complain. You know, people are bound to make mistakes. Even Satan, the devil was the best angel created by God. But the devil did mistake and was thrown away by God. We make mistakes. Our fathers make mistakes. That doesn't mean you will take anti-revolutionary issues to fight them. It will not happen. Now they have the powers, they have the instructions to do what must be done to filter all those people in our community who are doing it. Whether you be chief, I see some group that because they're saying Zian chiefs and Zian conference, they go to Zian, they are wasting their time. They are wasting their time because the revolution cannot be stopped. The struggle cannot be stopped. It is going ahead and ahead. Ambaboy go, Ambaboy come. Activists go, activists come. For the time that I've been quiet, I've not been on Facebook, I've been on Twitter. Has the revolution died? It hasn't died. It is still moving. So Mark Barretta or not, we'll move ahead. So whether you dare or not, we're going to move ahead. So our fighters, they get the authority for act now because they don't observe, fold their arms. They say, okay, maybe not just say people the one just raise their voice. Then when they raise their voice, they will take extra moves. Those extra moves shall not be tolerated in Ambazonia. Not when we are still alive. Not when the diaspora is still alive. Because we are coming strong. And we are coming strong and stronger than you think. That's why you see in May, on the 14th of May, Honorable Weber, he will be in Germany. He will be in Germany to bring about the vision of the liberation struggle. You see, people that they rest with the comeback. You see, I talk at the sweat. You don't stay where I do live show. I talk like this. But Ambazonia is in me. It's in me. I was born for this moment. I was born for this moment to inspire you, to tell you that we're on the right track. Forget all the nonsense on Facebook. Forget the nonsense with that foolish boy, the person for Barretta exclusive. Forget. We are on the right track. Forget the nonsense where you see they go strong so they make jam conference. They're on borrowed time. They are on borrowed time because we are on the right track. We are on the right track. And our people must continue to believe, must continue to have faith, must continue to keep on. Please, have faith on your forces. Have faith on your defense forces. Because they are there for you. They need your prayers, they need your support, they need your commitment. Because there is no alternative. French Cameroon is running. French Cameroon has committed a blunder. That is why we in the diaspora, we must make use of French Cameroon a blunder. Why it is a blunder? Listen, we'll not get choice. This is geopolitics. We'll not get choice. Russia edified Ukraine. and they fight Ukraine. And the war, they look at the war, all nations and they get against Russia. Then they comment. But French Cameroon, they do abstention. Why? Because French Cameroon no say, it don't even do worse than Russia. Yes. And now French Cameroon, after Biden, he gives the Cameroons, Ambazonia, TPS, French Cameroon go sign deal with Russia. No, I say that the first time, it's not the first time, but the period and the moment when the world is crying the genocide going on in Ukraine, when the world is calling on Putin to stop the war, at that time, French Cameroon is go for Putin to go sign deal. It's a statement. It's a statement that French Cameroon is make them to France. It make them to US. That is why we in the diaspora, we must seize this moment. We must, those in USA, in UK, and Canada, we must continue to call our representatives to show them, say, listen, this is someone you're supporting, Paul Biya. You cannot be against Putin. You cannot be against Putin killing in Ukraine, and then you support Paul Biya. That is hypocrisy. We must call out the hypocrisy of any Western leader who is still supporting French Cameroon. That is how we're going to use French Cameroon's blunder in the favor of Ambazonia. At the end of the day, Russia cannot give us anything. For so many years, Russia never makes statement when they condemn French Cameroon. Canada has done it. US has done it. UK has done it. This is interest. Our interest is Ambazonia. Whether you like Russia or whether you hate Ukraine, our interest is Ambazonia. For so many years we have been suffering. Russia has not made a move, but they are making a move to arm and share intelligence defense information with French Cameroon. Where me say they can give critical defense information to French Cameroon to help our people. They can give them critical satellite movement to help our people. Whom do you choose? Do you choose Russia because you choose Russia? No. Some point I love Putin, but now my Ambazonia people are above any love. The love of Ambazonia is above any love for any nation, whether US or anywhere across the world. That is why we must call out Biden, we must call out Macron, we must call out the world for sure say what French Cameroon don't do for Ambazonia, it be worse than what Putin don't do. Yes. What French Cameroon don't do Ambazonia is worse than what Putin has done. And so, if they feel ban Putin, they stop many things then. They can do same to Paul Biya. And that is the role we must do as Amazonians. You in Canada, take the initiative. You in USA, take an initiative. You in UK, anywhere, write to your representative. Tell them that this is what French Cameroon is doing. Timon Nagid already tweet them. He don't tweet them. He tweet them. It is showing now good news to us. So how do we make good use of French Cameroon's blunder? For tell them, say Putin, who is committing genocide in Ambazonia, in Ukraine, French Cameroon is going to sign deals. It's not the first time they have signed deals. Yes, we know that. But the fact that they do it now, at this point in time, when there's a war going, is a message that Paul Biya is sending to Ambazonia and to the world, say they've been ready to crush Ambazonia. So what do we do? Which side do you take on? You may hate the West. You may hate the West. You may hate England. But for your love of Amazonia, you must take sides. Geopolitics, you must take sides openly to say the West must now put Paul Biya to order. Because Paul Biya don't slap them. He don't slap them. Paul Biya has slapped them. He don't slap them. So if Paul Biya don't slap them, then let's push it, let's push them for sure say Paul Biya don't slap you, Biden act. That is why in US Congress today and maybe tomorrow, they now sign now an act, a bill. That bill it be signed. And that bill I will show it, he say US now want thing now action to make sure say make they attack any interest of French Cameroon in any further growth of French Cameroon in Africa. And that means say that bill it will attack foreign governments where they relate with French. Listen, that bill was made since March. That bill was made since March, but they don't vote on the bill. But now when French Cameroon don't sign now, it don't sign with Russia. That bill don't come back up now, the one vote. Because they now believe now say, indeed, French Cameroon means business. And that bill means everything. That bill talks say in page 2.18e, say any African government where they relate with France for cause genocide, for even with their mercenaries, they will target those governments. We pray to make that bill pass, and we must use that bill for tell Biden, it is time to give visa ban openly to French Cameroon officials. Call their name. It is time to call your partners across the world to isolate Cameroon. Cameroon needs to be isolated. That's what we need to tell them. Russia has been isolated. Cameroon is isolated. Just 10%. That's what we need. 5%. Once it's isolated, 5%, we are gone. We are gone. They need to isolate and they need to arm us. Yes, they need to arm us. It's geopolitics. If they can arm Ukraine, why not us? We are ready to receive the arms. We are ready. Ukraine has shown us how it needs to be done. And our people must take the lead. Take the lead. In Ukraine, people use poisoning. So if there is any defense force from Cameroon in their community, use poison. Poison them. Poison them. Now we'll say it public. We'll say it public. Ukraine has shown us. Ukraine make Molotov. Use it. Use any means possible that you have, my people on the ground, to take away any Cameroon military. It is allowed. It is self-defense. It's allowed. So we must not use it. These people, they come into our communities, they buy food, they eat. They buy food, they eat. They buy pop-off, they buy akra. Do action. You on the ground, if you don't get heart for whole gun, if you don't get money for pay, do the action. Do them. You know how to do. Do them. And take them away. That's what you must do. We call it soft self-defense. Soft self-defense. Use it. Ukraine has shown us that we must not be afraid. Don't be afraid. Do not be afraid. Cameroon has blundered. Cameroon has taken side with Russia. The West will take side with Ambazonia. Yes, this is geopolitics. Use it. So, listen. Biden don't give us TPS. TPS not concerned with Cameroon, by the way. A big power is concerned with the fact that there is war going on in Ambazonia. And that TPS is now a statement of recognition to the fact that the war be legit, the war be genuine. Cameroon don't try for hideout, no way. They don't lobby, block it, no way. US don't jam, boom. Now you in Canada, you in Germany, you in USA, anywhere you are, use the TPS by USA to tell your own parliament, to tell your own country, please do this. See what US has done. Do this. That is why diaspora community, you must now begin to mobilize. Mobilize like before. Don't wait on any government. Don't wait on any group. Please mobilize like 2016. If you are in UK, come together. Let's forget what people have done. Groups come together from community to community. We can do it. We did it in 2016. We came out in our millions. We did it in 2017, 2018. We came out in our millions. Groups came. It came and divided us. So please, whether you are in US or in UK, forget the politics, diaspora. Ground Zero is doing their own. Ground Zero is doing their own. As I said, what am I doing as an Amazonian? It's not enough to give money. It's not enough to give money. You can give $100. It's not enough to give money. People are dying on the ground. We must go the further step. Further step means group ourselves in various countries we are. If you are UK, let's come together. USA, come together. Let's make again that massive protest. Let's use the opportunity of the war in Ukraine and Russia to make again a massive protest to tell the world there is a war in Ambazonia. And Biden has done this. Canada, what are you doing? UK, what are you doing? Germany, what are you doing? We must begin to use this opportunity. These are opportunities that God is giving us. God is telling us that you have the opportunity, so let's use it. Diaspora, keep aside your hatred, keep aside your anger. Let's come together like we did it in 2016. Yes, we can do it. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in our heart, we do believe we shall overcome someday. Look at Onganzo. Many of our boys are dying. They are killing. today in Baltimore, yesterday they killed. Look in Menchu. They French Cameroon killed our civilians and dumped them in the river. They are killing. Our people on the ground are sacrificing. We must sacrifice beyond contribution. We must sacrifice beyond financial contribution. It is not enough to give your money and fold your arms. We must begin now to go out now in the cold, go out under the sun, raise awareness, come together, tell this community it's enough, Hold Pobia accountable. Hold French Cameroon accountable. It is time to hold these guys accountable to end the war in Ambazonia because we are fighting for truth and justice. That is what we are supposed to do. That is our responsibility. And I talk about activist takeover. Activists, they want to watch me. We don't stay silent enough. It is time as an activist to come again. Come forth, activists, come forth. This revolution is in the hands of activists. We are the voices. We have led French Cameroon blacklegs to overtake our space in social media. We will fold our arms and sit quiet. If you are in Twitter, listen, first Elon Musk talk say Twitter, not the market square. Yes, but Facebook is our own town square. Twitter is for responsible tweeting, and so we must come back on Facebook. We must be able to attack aggressively on Facebook. If possible, create 5 to 10 accounts for positivism. Don't create 5 to 10 accounts to attack leader A, leader B, leader C. It is enough. It's enough. Our people have seen enough. Now we must re-energize ourselves like we did in 2016, in 2020 and 2018 to come back. So activists, this is your opportunity. That's why I'm now here. I'm here now. I'll be here next week on this page, and I'll be here every week for us to communicate to our people. Facebook is our own market square. We must use it. Cameroon knew about that. That's why they attacked me. They bribed Facebook. They attacked me. They took down my account. They took our biggest voices. They took the power away. They took so many people away. They took our biggest voices. And then they now clone Barretta News. They clone Barretta News. And now you go on Facebook, you are following Barretta News. You are following Barretta News. What's happening? They will post everything, negative things. You are there hitting your head. Oh, my Barretta, you said this, hit your head. You are there fighting. Meanwhile, I'm not the one. I am sitting here crying. Asking God, my God, why? I'm not the one. You are there hitting yourself. You are there pouring insult on me, pouring invective on me. I cannot abandon my people because God chose me. If you don't know, God chose me. He chose me at the time that you were needed. When the time Bala and our people were taken, God said, Mark Barretta, go on and lead. I led. I was choosing. I laid the foundation. There is no way I can abandon my people. There is no way. There is no way. It is only death that will separate me from almost only death. Only death. So please, if you are watching and you are following that news on Facebook, Barretta News, please go and unfollow. Share it. Barretta News exclusive is not Mark Barretta. Barretta News exclusive on Facebook is not Barretta News. It is fake. It is a clone. They have cloned even Twitter. They have cloned the website. They cloned Facebook to confuse you, to make you feel, oh, Barretta News has given up. Oh, Mark Barretta has not taken the side of Cameroon. There is no way. I am Ambazonia. Ambazonia is me. There is nothing French Cameroon can do because this revolution is God ordained. It is God ordained. It is God's wish that we are free from the tyranny, from occupation, from colonialism. It is God's wish. And we as humans, God worked through us. We are there to make sure that we bring to life God's visions of Ambazonia. Yes, with life. So please, go on Facebook, Barretta Exclusive, unfollow it. It's not me. It's not me. Don't go hit your head and it's not me. Tell your brothers and sisters. I see many people on ground zero crying. Oh, why is Mark Barretta? No, please. Not be me, oh, not be me. I just say it over and over. Coming back to what I was saying. Cameroon don't blunder. So we must expose Cameroon blunder against what way the world do. We must knock the head of the West against French Cameroon. We must take opportunities to make sure that we show the world Cameroon's hypocrisy. To show the world, say, this is what they don't do. Now, back what they don't do. That is our duty for us in the diaspora. Our poor grandson, they are paid enough. They are ghosting their cities. They don't have food. There is hunger. There is cholera. They don't even have G0. They are dying in numbers. What can we do? Giving money is not enough. That's why activists must come back on your platform. Do now weekly live show. Communicate aggressively. Follow each other. Let us share each other's posts. Let us keep away those sentiments away. Because at the end of the day, the only land we have is Ambazonia. Whether you are in France, you are a citizen of France. Whether you are in the US, you be a Tazian. Or whether in the UK, you be citizen of UK. Our only hope is a free Ambazonia. So whether we fight each other, we do only delay our revolution. That is why I don't come today for tell or say, please, let's join hands together, my people. There's a lot we can do when we join our hands together. We must support our defense forces. We must tell those communities the way they will make say, Marko will say they are on their own. We don't ignore black legs. We don't, so now it is fire for fire. We don't ignore black legs. These black legs, they call them, they live in our communities. So they even make a live show. Ambassadors, you are talented. There are many of you who are IT people. Use your IT knowledge for the help of Ambazonia. Go and knock down all those that are fake pages. Knock down the direct expression. Knock it down. Hack it and knock it down. Take over it. Use your intelligence as an IT person to help the struggle. If you are a financial person, use it to bring money for the revolution. If a person with knowledge, share your knowledge. It is time for us to do what we were doing so many years back. This is our moment. We are not going because Cameroon done them. Cameroon done them. They done them well. They done them well. And which way the bill for US if they come now, we must make use of that because that bill, it get points of a day where it will target African government and directly when it relate with Russia. Yes. Look at many companies in the West, they don't stop business in Russia. Billions of money, they don't lose them. So why should we allow a rogue government like Bia to get any cooperation with France? That's what we must tell Biden and the rest. Any man for whether Canada or UK, we must tell them. We cannot allow Bia to make friendship with Russia when their own government are suffering. Now in Europe, we are not paying high energy bills because of the war. We don't have things to buy like tomatoes, granite oil. We don't have. It's scarce because of the war. So why should you allow French Cameroon to have any relationship with Putin? It is time for the West to hit French Cameroon hard. You have been holding back. No more holding back. Cameroon don't take hand in touch fire. No more holding back. That is what you in your diaspora must be doing. To tell your representative, to bring out these points, to tell them. So I'm telling you now, watching me, anywhere in the world, whether in Ghana, in South Africa, anywhere in the world, especially in Europe, Canada and US, this is the time to use these bullet points, tell your government that this is what they must do. They must do to help French Cameroon. That will help our people on the ground. Activists must take over. Time to take over this revolution. Not take over in the sense to form a new group, no. Not take over in the sense to start be a leader, no. I'm not calling for a new group or no. Take over in the sense let us go back to the basics of what we have been doing. We have learned our lessons. That is why we've seen that our fighters in Bui are coming together in Unity Warriors. We are seeing them in Manu. Donga is coming. Mezam is coming. Fako should be coming. Dian should be coming. Coupe should be coming. Everywhere should be coming. Let us help our fighters because they are our only hope. If today all of them say it's over, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? They'll move on. They'll move on. Our fighters are our only hope. So we must fund them. We must help them. We must guide them. We must educate them. Listen, none of our fighters go war. Or fight you, go school, fight war. Not go school. Now all of us will learn daily. So we must be patient with them. We must be patient with them. French Cameroon do so many bad things. Now from ground zero, any bad thing Amba, Person thief na amber. Person kill person na amber. Person call you say money na amber. So when I think say war na clear way, every small battle not the or something. So when I think amber na some holy land. All what you are saying in amber in French Cameroon is happening. You don't accuse amber. In Douala, they arrested, they kidnapped the doctor. Those who kidnapped the doctor sent out the video and audio that they need the money. It's amber in Douala. It's amber in Douala. In French Cameroon, you see students beating teachers, stealing, killing. They kill the thief. Now amber the thief. Now amber the kidnap. Now amber the kidnap. So anything now for Gazo is amber. People are getting a genuine excuse. And what we have seen is that so many families are now using now to pay back. People are paying back their political enemies using the name of amber. Family will get debt where you owe person. It will use amber for threatening. They say amber don't come for threatening me. Now they get a genuine excuse. That nonsense will stop. That nonsense will stop. That people are just giving foolish excuse. Amber don't do this. Amber call me. Amber. So amber. Now amber forces. Amber don't do this. Amber say this. Amber call me some money. Amber do this. Yes, we don't say our boys they can do one or two things. There are some arrests which not kidnap. You call it kidnap. Not all arrests are kidnapping. When you commit wrong, our fighters they arrest you. Then for kill you, they can tell you say pay money for they release you. That money they will buy them cannot. Not be kidnapping. That money will buy them cannot. That money na for buy them chop. They need for chop. They need for live. So if they give you fine, say, okay, you don't do bad, or you don't do this, we don't take you. Pay fine for this. It don't mean say we condone kidnapping. No, we don't condone kidnapping. We don't condone kidnapping. Kidnapping is bad. But we must live with our realities. We must live with our realities. And then we say, we must understand the realities of our fighters on the ground. We must feel them. We must put ourselves in their place. And ourselves as activists and people we are continuing to talk with our fighters to encourage them. Please, don't do this, don't do this. You know, this is how you can do. So that's what we are doing. But we don't start to put all blame. Amber, don't do this. Amber, everything Amber. I say, for French Cameroon, those things need to go on. For Nigeria, you need to hear bad things in. For US, they care in Amber. Every side of the world, bad things in Amber. So no, Amber now, Holy Land. Amber should be Holy Land. Oh, Holy Land. Amber should be Holy Land. No thing should happen in Amber. It should be not Holy Land. Security. There is no language is holy. So you can't put all blame on Amber. We have politicians who are using wrong people to target their opponents. They will say Amber. Politicians who kill themselves in goods and the rest, they will call Amber. People will do things, they will call Amber. Some friends they say, no. They say, they will use name. We have French Cameroon forces in Boya who are doing kidnapping, who are calling people, checking people to give them money. Now French Cameroon forces they do them, they get SIM card. They will come funny name, Amber. Amber not get real name. Amber not get Cam. What is that nonsense? For the blame Amber all the time. Yes, our friends are they get some small things when we are working on, but we must not blame them all the time. We must do that nonsense. So please, it's our duty to educate our people. To educate our people. Even our fighters, we will educate them. We will give them a war code. And they are bound to mistakes. But we must not say, on no occasion, we must engineer our people. We must engineer our people to go against the spirit and letter of the revolution. Because there is no alternative to Ambazonia except Ambazonia. So please, people in Germany, if you are in Germany, if you are in UK, anywhere across the world, please, especially in Europe, go to Germany next week. Wiba is there. Go and hear what he wants to say. Now our own papa, when if that rock Cameroon parliament, it talk nonsense. It talk it blame Cameroon in nothing what they don't do. Now our own papa, he don't come Europe. They don't tie. Now they don't get small briefs for Waka. So you go Germany. So more will listen to what they talk. More will listen to what you want to talk. The vision we want to talk. We will share ideas. More see how we fix them. More see how we come out together. We don't tire. That fighting don't tire. You see, upon ground zero. Nobody say there is nobody on the ground who doesn't want to see a free and prosperous Ambazonia. Nobody. There is nobody on the ground when anyone see a free nobody. But sometimes when they see our actions, it discourages them. And this, not say they too are humans. They too are humans. They too are humans. They want to see us in the diaspora working together. They want to see us talking. They want to see us coming together as one people on ABS, ABC, SCBC, ACTN, talking and giving opinions, giving strategies to her. That's what they want to see. They are tired of the backstabbing. They are tired of the negative talking. We should be tired and take actions that move the revolution one step ahead. So please have faith. Have faith that nothing happens for nothing. You maybe think the revolution is slow, it's quiet. No. You may be in Boya, eating, drinking, dancing, think it's over. It's not over. You may be in Victoria. Those are, listen, Boya, Victoria, those could be Cameroon's stronghold. Yes, it could be Cameroon's stronghold. But we are coming. We are coming. So don't sit anywhere you think it's over. It's not over. You may be enjoying yourself, drinking. It's not over. No. The war is ongoing. So you must be very careful. You don't take actions that goes against the spirit and letter of the war. Fellow Amazonians, my people on the ground, let us continue to support our forces. Make people the way they give bad image. May they learn. Any fighter where they do bad thing, when it's not bad thing, when you talk for them, may they learn that this is not bad thing. Community don't like them. Our community is our first line of defense. Our community needs our fighters. Our fighters need our community. So they must work together. Like how we try to push them every day. But that doesn't give any right to any person from any community for show any camp, for sell out any fighter, for march, for sing anti-Amba songs. It's a taboo. It's a taboo to sing anti-Amba in Amba. It's a taboo. It's a taboo. When you do that, we come for you hard. It's a taboo. We cannot sing anti-Amba songs. Never. It shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen. Cannot sing anti-Amba songs. No way. Or take anti-Amba stands. No way. Because we have no alternative. Our only alternative is Ambazonia. We don't see how our friends on the borders. When I see the news from Vox America, not who publish them. Not be that news, the kind of foreign news published, they say our borders, our fighters are not taking control. They're taking control in our borders and they are crippling French Cameroon economic interests. So we are moving closer. It will be hard. It will be difficult. But we will reach there. We will reach there. And when we reach there, we will sing, Hail, 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 the land of glory. Because Ambazonia is real. Ambazonia will come. Let us forget about all the prophecies that men of God they gave. Let's forget. Think about what is happening. Our people have suffered enough. People are in jail. People are being killed every day. Ambazonia, it will come. It will come. It's on its way. But we must be ready to sacrifice. We must be ready to suffer in flesh and in spirit. That is where we enjoy Ambazonia. Listen, Margarita, I may not be there tomorrow for a free Ambazonia. But history should not forget that I stood for the freedom of Ambazonia. And history should benefit my unborn and born children to live in a land where they can call home. And home is theirs. That's what you should do. So if you are watching from ground zero anywhere, if you have any anti-Amba spirit, kill it. Kill it. Because we will not tolerate those nonsensical nonsense. Fellow citizens in the diaspora, please, it is time to activate your community. Community should come together. Keep aside any bad spirit. Keep aside any spirit you've had. Come together again as community to to start again the protest, to communicate again with your representative, to tell them that French Cameroon has blundered and they have signed a pact with Russia that everyone is condemning for the genocide in Ukraine. Tell them that US has given a status of protection to Amazonians in USA, and it is time those in other countries give, because this protection is a statement. It's a recognition of the fact that our revolution is still alive and it is strong. And we must continue to pray for our forces on the ground. We must pray for God's protection. Yes, we must pray and fast for God to protect them. Activists who are watching now, all of you with platform, it is time for you to come often, engineer our people, inspire our people, give directions, give directives. Let us communicate the way we communicated before in the past. That is our job. Our job is not to come to give bad news, to make our people feel sad. It is time for us to change the tide. And yes, we can change the tide. Before I end this show, please, at the back on Owner, Barretta News exclusive is not Mark Barretta. Biko at the back, okay? At the back Owner, Barretta News exclusive is not. It pains me. It pains me when I see screenshot and I see people they write, they say, Mark, now you this. It is not me. It's not me. I cannot be that so evil to my conscience for me to post bad information on them, only bad information to hurt your feelings. That is not me. I don't mean it is run by Padilla Sanga, which is in Germany, and the other one in UK, where they call him Marko's people. Is it Titus Conda or whatever his name? Those are the people who have cloned Barretta News. They have cloned even my website. They even have a Twitter account as Barretta News on Twitter. Please, I am only on Twitter. Mark Barretta on Twitter. That's where you find me on Twitter. Now I'm on live on Scarf Facebook page. I'm using someone's account that they gave me for me to access this Facebook page. Please, Barretta News, Barretta News exclusive on Facebook. Just go there and unfollow. If we are following and you think that was me, it is not me. Please, it is not me. Unfollow Barretta News exclusive on Facebook. It is not me. I keep singing it every day. Every day I will tweet, I will make video, I will comment, but people don't listen. Please tell those on ground 0, ground 1, everywhere. Barretta News exclusive is not me. I don't own it. I don't use it. I cannot be sending information that will hurt our people. That those people doing it, they are French Cameroon agents. They are doing it to hurt you, to distract you from the revolution. Unfollow it. Report it. If you have any technology know-how, hack it, block it, destroy it. Tell them that now you've known. I apologize that I didn't come out soon enough every day to remind you, because the way they do it in a way that you may see and you think that is this Mark. In fact, they are creating doubt in their mind. Sometimes they will post something, you see, is it Mark Barretta? You know, sometimes they may post something which is true, but on the basis of information, we cannot post it. We'll keep it, because not everything we can post on Facebook for the sanctity of our revolution. But these people, they post any Jack and G because they have a mission. They are trying to show you that the revolution is failing. They are trying to show you that what you are doing is wrong. They are trying to show you that Mark Barretta has given up. That's what they are trying to show you. So please, Barretta News exclusive, unfollow it. Unfollow it. It is not me. Barretta News is not on Facebook. Mark Barretta is not on Facebook. If you see any account called Mark Barretta News, it is not me. I am not there. And I don't plan on coming there anymore. I will use this platform, Scarf, to make live shows, to talk to you, and you can always hear from me officially from my Twitter account. So please, Biko, go out, spread the message, cut this message, and share that. Barretta News exclusive is not Mark Barretta. I want to thank all of you who have come this time to listen to me for this 1 hour. Let's do this often. Maybe next week, Tuesday, people will keep on knowing that Mark Barretta is now live. We keep on building. Let's build it. So I don't care with the audience. I don't care whether it is 10 people watching me. It is not time again for me to make a name. I have already made a name in the revolution. That is why those who are trying to clone me, because they know that my name is powerful, people will watch after this live show. So please, next week Tuesday, or next week any day Tuesday or Thursday, whenever I'm free, every week I'll try to come live so that we communicate. So I will tell you, but I want to tell you that we are on the right track. The TPS granted by Biden, good move. Granted by French Cameroon, good move for us. Our fighters are taking over the borders. French Cameroon, they are doing their worst. They keep on to kill civilians, dump them in Menchum River. They kill our people. They attack our fighters. But the spirit in us lives on. French Cameroon shall not break us. Take this message, go home. French Cameroon shall not break us, because we are Spartans. And as Spartans, we must fight until the last man. And Ambazonia is us. May God bless you. Thank you very, very much. I'm going to end this live show now. Very see me now. I was something very light, and I'm in a tight room talking to you, and I'm very sweat. So I will see you again next week. May God bless you. May God protect you. Those on Ground Zero, continue to stay safe. Keep Monday holy. Keep our Country Sunday holy. The Country Sunday, it is our own spirit that reminds us that there is still a war going on. And for all those that have been hurt by our forces in one way or the other, we apologize. We will work. It's a work in progress. We will work. Our fighters are not saints. They are learning also. We are going to work. And for our community who are angry, we will work together. We will flip your concerns. We've heard you. We've heard your concerns. We are going to work together to fix things. But please do not take anti-revolutionary actions that goes against the foundation of our people. May God continue to bless you. May God bless Amazonia. I know that I love you so much. I miss this. I miss this live show, because this is me. This is me. I miss this. I miss talking to you. I miss receiving your punches. You know, Mark Barrett, I've done this. You've done this. You punched me over my right. I miss all of this, and I love you all. Please stay true. Keep the faith. May God bless you. Bye-bye.